Well, if you came back after my rap, my hat's off to you. Anyway, that I did to show a couple things. But in any case, I want to clear up a couple things and then today tell you what's coming. I said on Friday I would. One thing, terms of verse. When I told you that verse is language spoken to a beat, and I had you write that down on a page called Terms of Verse, it was 7.1. I think I told you it might have been 6.1 in your notes if you set them up the way I've asked you to. 7.1. I took my own advice and went back and looked. And if you wonder, if you think, oh gee, maybe I should have been taking notes all along, I'd like to have a good set of notes, you'll find that explanation on these two videos, 9.2 and 9.3. That was where I laid out the pagination, the way they should be, the way the page number should go. And we're going to go back to that in December, right before Christmas. I like to spend about a week there, if I can, and the timing. The sound in the rap. I've had so much trouble with the synchronization of the sound in the video. Sometimes it's on, sometimes it's not. I don't seem to have any control of that. I was sorry, if it was going to be on anywhere, it would have been nice if it could have been on in that rap, because snapping my fingers. Now the Lord, He thought He'd make him a man. I was doing that to try to show you that that language can be spoken to a beat. Well, sadly, it was not on. Okay, what's coming? I told you that I would explain on Monday. You know, I look at the videos, this is my 44th day. By tomorrow, I'm going to be a quarter of the way through the school year. I really am going to do this, I think. Maybe it's just coincidence, but that would be a good time to tell you what's coming for the next couple of months. I'm going to split the class basically into two seemingly unrelated regimes. What I'm going to do typically is, I imagine this, each day there'll be two videos, maybe there'll be more. The first video I'm going to deal with traditional grammar. I guess I should just get comfortable calling it traditional grammar. And then the second video each day, or after the break, then I'm going to go back to the chronological survey. I'm about to do that in, today what I'll do is I'll go to the chronological survey and I'm going to use this time up as if it were the traditional grammar. So let me tell you a little bit more about the traditional grammar. It's going to be complete, very complete, and yet it's going to be very concise. In the notes, this will fall in linguistics. Some of it's going to go into linguistics. Then I'm going to concentrate on morphology. And morphology, there's no point in keeping it from you, I'll tell you right now. Morphology works on words as individual words and how they change. It doesn't necessarily depend on what they mean. There is a relationship there, but when you get into the meaning of words, that's called semantics. And I'm not going to really go there. This is going to be grammar. So it's separate words and how they change, how their endings change, what they can do, how they act, but not in sentences. When you start to put words together in sentences, that is another subject really. That's called syntax. And it's fun, at least it's fun for me. That's where sentence diagramming comes to play in the American, at least in the traditional American school education system. Traditional. It's been abandoned lately. But I don't want to go into syntax until I have covered morphology completely. And so that's what we're going to be working on starting tomorrow. I'll go through this morphology and you'll understand more about it. So there we go, morphology and syntax, and I'm hoping that I can get that finished by Christmas time. I'm not gonna leave stuff out, and I don't want to go at lightning speed, but I'm going to very methodically go through it. And know that it's coming. I mean, if you're interested in that subject, that'll be the subject of the first video each day. The chronological survey, typically other years, what's happened is I can get through Hebrew literature, and then I can get through Greek literature to the extent that I'm going to deal with both. Now, they are very big components in the modern Western civilization. So I take some time with that. All All right, I guess that's going to be enough for now for this video, and then in the second video today I'm going to go back to the chronological survey. It should not really be all that long. So there's another one coming. I hope you stick around for it.